Hi, welcome to the same position as in 2 seconds ago, but when you saw it, it was probably like some days at least ago, maybe a week ago, depending on how quickly I edited that video. Welcome to a new reading vlog. It's Tuesday. Did you turn on Netflix, Emily? It's Tuesday the 23rd. I have April and Emily here. Yay! And Mika's very attentive. And I planned to read a lot sneakily this week. In evenings and during naps when I'm not doing my work. I want to finish The Bonavia Deception and Fairest. Marissa Meyer and the person who wrote the other one, Bonavia Deception, Kirsten White. I want to... What else is on my currently reading? I have some audiobooks that I want to work on while I'm doing schoolwork. So I'm in the middle of This Time Will Be Different, which is going to be my priority. And then Wings of Ebony. I'd like to finish both of those this week. I'd also like to try and finish An Unkindness of Ghosts, which is the audiobook I'd been working on most recently. And also physically read Archive of the Forgotten. And if I get to all of those by Friday, I'd be very impressed with myself. And then on the weekend, I want to read J.G. Brown. So that's my plan. But, is that everything? I think that's everything. Alright, cool. Have fun. See you when I've done something. We're going on a play date today, but I can't show you that because our play date friend is not allowed on social media. But we're gonna do it. Oh my god, wow. It's now Thursday morning. I haven't updated you because I didn't do anything. Tuesday night when I was talking to you last, Monday night I'd finished The Titan's Curse, which I think I included in last week's vlog, in my Goblethon vlog. Tuesday, I listened to the rest of This Time Will Be Different by Misa Segura, which was good. I really enjoyed it. I say I really enjoyed it. It was a 3-star read. It was a fun contemporary, but I didn't absolutely love it to pieces or anything. The characters made some interesting journeys, but I didn't absolutely like adore it, but I would recommend it. Like, it was good, but it just wasn't anything absolutely mind-blowing for me. That doesn't mean it wasn't good. And I was going to read finish The Bonavia Deception and Fairest that night, and then I proceeded to get what I assume was another vaccine reaction. The doctor thinks it's gastro, but like, I know no one who had gastro, and I've literally had April and Emily here. I live with 3 other people. Like, if I get gastro, someone else is getting gastro. It's not going to be just me. And April and I have literally spent our whole time together the past like week, so I don't believe it's gastro. I just don't think there's any reasonable world in which it would have been gastro. But I was puking everywhere. Might have been food poisoning. I don't know. But I was puking my guts out regardless. And I got to the point Tuesday night where I thought I was good. I was like, okay, cool, I'm feeling alright, I've puked everything out. Now I'll sip at some Hydrolyte and I'll feel better. Sipped over like an hour at a whole bottle of Hydrolyte, so like recovery solution. And thought all was going well. Slept for 2 hours, woke up to pee. On my way back from peeing, felt not great. Sat down in preparation to puke, put the bucket in front of me, started puking, and during my puke blacked out. So instead of puking in the bucket, I puked all over the floor, all over me, mostly all over the floor that time. And but it was just Hydrolyte, so it was just sticky, and it wasn't like too gross. And then I proceeded to April went to pee right after me and I was like, help, when I had her coming from the bathroom, and she came and was like, are you okay? And I was like, no. And she started helping me clean up, and then I was like, oh no, I feel bad again, and I picked the bucket up and I had it in my hands again, and I blacked out again, and she had to hold the bucket for me. That was the time I puked all over myself. At that point, I had already blacked out once. I had a micro pass out with no puke earlier in the evening. I just kind of like was like, oh, I don't feel good, I'm gonna go to the toilet to puke, and then like before I got there I found myself on my hands and knees crawling the rest of the way because I couldn't hold my body up. Like I'd gone real and couldn't stand up, so then I'd hit the floor. But I didn't like lose full consciousness, I just was like unable to control my body. And so between those three kind of pass out moments, Jessie decided to take me into emergency. Plus I had my vaccine Friday, so our assumption was it's probably vaccine side effect, which I still think it might be. And then I literally spent like 5 hours waiting in the emergency room, feeling mediocre, but having puked everything out because I did a final puke in the car on the way out the window. And so I had just spent ages waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for nothing. But for what could have ultimately been done in the waiting room. Like they ended up just giving me a ondansetron tablet, dissolvable tablet. Had that, drank a jug of water, kept it down, went home. I could have done that in the waiting room, and I'm very mad that they didn't do that for me in the waiting room. So then Wednesday, I spent all day sleeping because I couldn't sleep at all Tuesday night because I was in an uncomfortable chair in the waiting room. Jessie took April and Emily to Giralinga, which is a little like wildlife sanctuary thing here. And they got to see dingo puppies and some lizards and snakes and stuff. Emily was meh, but I mean, she's pretty little. She didn't really get it. But April and Jessie had a good time. And then literally last night I slept like a rock. And now it is Thursday. We're going to baby sensory this morning with Rainy. Tuesday morning we met Rainy. Was when I was talking to you. We were going to go hang out with Rainy. We did. It was great. And we're going to baby sensory with her this morning. But now I'm feeling much better, so I'm eating some toast. I'll get dressed soon. Hopefully today's a much better day. Hi. Today's been a bit of a chaos day, which is fine. It happens every now and again. Hi, Mika. I don't know what we're having for dinner yet. Gonna do that and shower at some point. But I did just finish listening to the audiobook for Fairest, reading along. But I already put the book away, so. Fairest is the 3.5 in the Lunar Chronicles. I enjoyed it. I didn't love it as much as the main story, I think, because as probably makes sense from a villain origin story, the main character's not likable. So I find it like I don't need a likable main character, but I need something in the plot to feel empathy towards. And I honestly just didn't feel it too much for her. Like I understand she had a tough childhood, but some of her trauma development was strange to me. And it felt a little bit caricature-y. I didn't hate it, I didn't love it, but like it made sense for what it was trying to do, but it just didn't compel me enough, I think, to be a 4 stars. Like a lot of the series has been like a high 4 stars, and it was like a 3 stars. But I did not like it. I just didn't love it, if that makes sense. Anyway, Mika's being a boofy ass. A boofhead. You being a boofhead? Now I'm going to, well, I wait for everyone to make decisions about dinner. I'm going to try and finish out the Going to Deception as well tonight. Since I was planning on doing this like Tuesday night before chaos reigned. So we're going to do this. Haha. Yeah, let's do it. Now. I keep looking at my little handheld tripod, which is getting absolutely destroyed because Mika thinks it's delicious. But hey, it's Sunday. I don't think I've updated you for days. It's been chaos. Friday night, Friday, actually, all of Friday. I've basically not read anything much for the past couple of days. Basically all of Friday I felt absolutely disgusting. I was swallowing a lot of air. I think I read nothing that day, like literally, I know, nothing. I was swallowing a lot of air. Because I was a bit refluxy. I was not having a good time. And then when I went to bed, I was still feeling a bit refluxy and swallowing air. And I woke up in immense pain because of all the gas that my body had taken on. So then I got up trying to like move this gas, ended up making myself sick. You know, classic after the chaos that had been earlier in the week. And then managed to get back to bed. All good, all fine, slept, was great, cool. Fun. And then yesterday I think we also watched some movies and stuff, like we were having a fun time. Oh, that's what happened, that's why I didn't read. That afternoon, Friday morning I dropped April off at the airport. Friday afternoon I picked up Jesse from a procedure he was having, so then it was kind of like we were trying to make him feel better, and so I wasn't reading. And then vomiting. And then yesterday was Jesse's birthday, which is the main reason we were trying to push to make him feel better. And I had a combination of like not feeling 100%, like I was still a bit refluxy and gassy, so I was taking some like tablets for that and stuff. And then it was Jesse's birthday, so we were doing fun birthday things. Like we went out for breakfast. Like I slept in because I was feeling shit. Then we went out for breakfast at lunchtime, like midday. Had a delicious breakfast, got home, watched the episode of Drag Race. What did we do after that? Why am I blanking? Oh, we started watching Scott Pilgrim versus the World. When that was done, we went out for dinner. And then we went to Time Zone, which was hilarious. We spent quite a bit of money having fun at Time Zone. And we got up enough tickets to buy a shiny Charmander pop vinyl. And like 2 minutes before we got to the line to buy it, a little shit of a kid bought it. This is gonna be Jesse's present. It's gonna have to get a shiny Vaporeon instead, which, like, to anybody who cares anything about Pokemon, it's fine. It wasn't what Jesse wanted. But so we got that, and then we came home and I did read for a little bit. While Jesse was on the phone to his sister, I read was reading After Age Eve Brown by Taylor Hibbert, but I didn't get through much. Only like 35 pages. And then we played games. That's right, then we played some games. We played Smash the Patriarchy and Forget That. And then I went to bed. So I read like 35 pages yesterday. Which I will write into my little book. Today, it is currently almost 11. I'm just drinking some coffee. We're going out for lunch today with family. Brayden has been throwing up this morning, so it's just been a vomity household this week. I really hope it wasn't gastro and that April's going to be fine and it's not just a delayed reaction, because I don't want April or Emily to get out. Jesse's rapping, having a fun time. He's been fine. I'm going to try and work on this sometime today. I also want to film, I have to clean the fish tank and I want to film a bit of my April TBR. I filmed obviously the card draws because I did it when April was here, but I haven't filmed the sit down bit, so I want to film that this morning if I can. I'm going to shower tonight because I'm just planning out my whole life for you, but tomorrow, which means I might extend this vlog for a few days, maybe till the end of the month, and start again the next vlog next month. But I've got surgery again tomorrow, revision surgery on my leg because it's not healing as well as they thought it would. So I'm booked in for tomorrow. Hopefully it will go ahead, though they said it could get cancelled and moved. So I'm going to take a bunch of books. The sun just came the fuck out. There we go. I'll take this and probably this, and we'll see how we go. So my goal for reading for the rest of the month, obviously there's today and 3 more days. I want to finish both of these. I'm in the middle of 2 audiobooks I would like to finish. some smaller audiobooks if I get around to it, but with the surgery it might not happen, but we'll see. And I'd like to read one other physical book, whether that's The Project, if it finally arrives. It still has not, but maybe it will tomorrow, or Silvered Serpents. But because of the surgery, I'm just going to kind of play it by ear. I'm not going to force myself to read if I'm feeling like shit. So that's the plan. We're definitely going to get through these two. We're definitely going to try and get through those 2 audiobooks. But yeah, I'm going to clean the fish tank this afternoon, film the video hopefully this morning because I'll get dressed after I finish this coffee, and go out for lunch for Jessie's birthday, and that's the plan. I'm going to try and read a lot today. I'm going to try and read a lot today. I read like hardly anything yesterday, but it's fine. I was feeling miserable. So, oh, Friday, it's just been busy. It's just been busy. I have excuses, okay? It's fine. It is 5 o'clock. I've just been editing a video. It's uploading currently. It's got 4 minutes left. I'm about to kick into reading. I realized I hadn't used my Leo app since like over a week ago. So I've cleared it all out and reset it for the books I'm currently reading. I think I'll crack into this for a bit. I did listen to a bit of Wings of Ebony because when I cleaned the fish tank, but I didn't get to, maybe I got through about an hour of it. Sorry, little miss was being a right brat, wanting to bite. She's wanting to bite. Get those teeth away, miss. Anyway, my video's, right in the wound, almost done. She just elbowed me. Right in the wound. I'm getting surgery on tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm going to use the Leo app and read a bit of this for the next little while. While I don't know, that's just my plan. I'm gonna read tonight. I do need to shower later, but I'm gonna read for now. I don't know what we're getting for dinner. I had lamb for lunch. It was delicious. I don't know what else to put in this vlog, but hey, I'll update you once I've read more of these things, and maybe we'll wrap up this vlog tonight. We'll see, but I'll let you know. No biting. I'll let you know how far through this I get and my thoughts. Stop it. Also, I might try and read some of those too. We'll see how I feel, alright? We'll see how I feel. Okay. Bye. Okay, so I'm about to go to bed, so I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. Good night! Oh, I didn't think about that. It's like 10 o'clock because I have a surgery tomorrow and I have to be there so early. I'm gonna go to bed now. I might read for a tiny bit, but not for very long. Which means I haven't actually read that much today because I ended up watching movies after dinner. I did listen to a bit of my audiobook. Wings of Ebony I was listening to. I still haven't finished it, but I'm really enjoying so far what I read. I do think it has a bit of what I kind of like to call like debut syndrome, but it's not like bad. Like the syndrome is not bad, but what I mean by it is like sometimes the narrative choices and the plot and decisions that are made are a little bit simplistic and convenient, and all kind of come together a bit neatly, because I feel like debut authors have a tendency not to want to risk things being a little messy. I mean, I don't know how to balance, haven't developed the capacity to balance that level of messiness that really I think comes from like a more mature writing. Some debuts have it and can do it, but I feel like it's pretty rare, especially debut writers in the YA space, where you don't really need it. So I don't think it makes the book bad at all. It just means some of the things are a bit like delivered. Some of the plot points feel a bit like, here you go, have some information that's now going to make this happen and this makes sense. It's a bit spoon-fed a little, hand-fed along the way. But I feel like the world and the characters are really, really interesting and are doing really cool stuff. And I think it's discussion of race relations and the way it explores that is really, really interesting and well done. So I'm interested to see how the ending plays out. I don't have a whole heap left. I'll probably finish it tomorrow in the hospital, to be honest. How much have I got left? Like an hour and a half of listening on double speed, or like just under 3 hours left. And yeah, I think I can finish it tomorrow for sure. I'm really enjoying it, so like I think it's gonna be like a 4 stars. The characters are really interesting. The dynamics are really fun. It's just the plot is a little spoon-fed-y, but like that's fine. It doesn't a bad book make. You feel what I feel. I'm going to read a little bit more of this before I fall asleep. Probably just a chapter or 2. I just, yeah, end up watching movies instead of reading, but we will do it. We will read a little bit more before I go to bed. Yeah. And you'll see all of these in my next vlog, I guess. Because that's for tomorrow. Actually, I probably won't even open this vlog till I'm done with surgery, but and home and having a wonderful time. But I'll see you in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.